Welcome into Week 3's Fantasy Football Breakdown of La Family, Mustaga, whatever the hell it's called, league. And let's get right into it. We're going to start with the first matchup of I'm a Worker versus the de facto leader of the family. And there was no way, according to the algorithms, all weekend long that Siobhan would lose this game. But in fact, she did. 107-99. Matt with the big win. Matt is plagued by injuries right now, but he still managed to beat Sharon. Matt was led by old man Adam Thielen with 26 points. And also led by Diggs with 15. Coach Siobhan was led by Keenan Allen with 36 points. On the bench, ooh, that hurts. She did get a resurgent game from Jamar Chase with 20 points. Buckle up, Buttercup versus Team Stingo in the Joey Don't Do It To Yourself matchup, and he did it! He won 118-112. Tight matchup, only a 6-point differential, and it really took the whole weekend to be decided. Joey would not be denied, led by Kenneth Walker III. He's a third because he scored 30 damn points. Also got 21 points from Josh Allen, his quarterback. Joey keeps finding ways to win games, and that's how you play fantasy football. Paul was led by hanging with Mr. Cooper with 21 points. He also had 28 from Lamar. Big update for Paul. His backup kicker had 18 points on the bench. That would have won the game if he had that kicker in instead, but no, it didn't happen. Moving right along to the man who wants his flowers. He is 3-0 on the year, and that is Rocket Rooster Keenan versus Megatron J, 119-106. Keenan held on to a tight matchup going into Monday to get the win. 70 points from the Miami Dolphins. My Lord, some people had some big games. Keenan got 28 points from Tua, and newsflash everybody, Christian McCaffrey is still good at football with 21 points. He also got 18 points from Jerome Ford, his big pickup of the week. Jared got 26 points from Tyreek Hill, another recipient of the big 70-point game. 22 from Deebo Sanders, and 19.8 points from Jalen Hurts because he had another butt-push touchdown. Moving on to the next matchup of Bijan Mustard versus a fraud among fantasy football. A fraud. I came through with the win, moving to 3-0, 98-71. I would have beat nobody else in fantasy except John this week. Sometimes it pays to be lucky, sometimes it pays to be good. I was led by Justin Herbert and Mike Williams with 29 and 21 points respectively, but Mike Williams, after his biggest game of the season, is done for the year. Dom was led by Kelsey with 16 points. Amon-Ra St. Brown had 15. Dom had a terrible performance from his superstar quarterback of his dear beloved team. Danny Dimes had 3.98 points. Ouch. Doesn't matter. Justin Fields wouldn't have done much better either. He had about 10. Moving along to the Battle of Staten Island. And the emphatic winner was James Cooking and Mixon with 119 versus Team Ilucci Vinny with 110. And we all saw James knew he had to let us know that he's back, baby. You know it. James had a monster performance from Devontae Adams with 36 points and 15 points from his kicker, Tyler Bass. Vinny was led by Cousins. The Cousins and Jefferson stacked with 26 and 24 points respectively. And Vinny also has a rising star rookie tight end in Sam Laporta, who had 18 points. Be on the lookout for him. Well, we have one matchup left, and it's a big matchup. We're going to go to TV for this one. We're going to go to the Maury Show. The results are in, people. The results are in. In the case of does Graham in fact sniff balls? Graham does not sniff balls, and it is an emphatic win by Graham. Homies with the extra chromies, 131. Graham sniffs, 119. I will not say the full name for the rest of the year until you beat Graham later in the season. So you will be Graham Sniffs if you don't change your name for the rest of the year. Graham had the high score of the week with 131. He was not playing this week. He needed this win to make the results come in. He got 42 points from Raheem Mostert with the monster game. Biggest recipient of the 70-point game other than Devon Achane, who was on Matt's bench. But you can't blame him for having him on the bench. He had almost 50 fantasy football points. Unbelievable. Graham also got 26 points from Patrick Mahomes. Logan got a monster performance of 31 points from his defense, the Buffalo Bills. But other than 20 points from Brock Purdy, the rest of his team really shit the bed. Well, that's it for the matchups from last week. Not a very loud week on the waiver wires today. I picked up Cortland Sutton for $2, beat out James, couple kickers. It wasn't much to write home about. Not a lot of spending going on. People, it is trade season. Let's make some trades. I'm putting offers out there. Come on back. Let's make some things happen. Moving on to the week 4 matchups. We got a couple good ones. We got Bijan Frise over here versus Buckle Up Buttercup. Battle of a 3-0 team versus a 2-1 team. That's a big matchup. God Amon Men versus Vinny Team Ilucci. We got I'm a Worker versus Graham Sniffs. We got Stingo versus Cookin' and Mixin'. And oh boy, the shit talk in that matchup could be fantastic. Megatron J versus the leader of the pack, Siobhan. In one of the last matchups. And then the final matchup of the week is a big one. It is a battle of 3-0 teams with homies with the extra chromies versus Keenan's squad. And they are both 3-0. Who will win? And one of those teams will lose the game. Good luck in your matchups this week. Signing off.